thank you for being here today, and I have three questions for you. The first one is, what is the most significant evolution in the CMMI community across Europe that you have foreseen or you have seen over 2010 and you foresee for 2011 and 2012?
Well, I think in Europe the most significant evolution that we're seeing for CMMI is that new geographies, new parts of Europe are beginning to adopt CMMI. We're seeing really strong growth in Spain and Portugal and starting to see a lot of interest in Eastern Europe. Historically, we've done quite well in the automotive sector, but we're seeing continued growth in financial services as well as in IT services.
Okay. And when you say Eastern Europe, you mean all the new territories of
Right.
Eastern,
yeah. The Balkans. We're being invited to conferences in Moscow for the first time, and in Poland, the Ukraine. We're seeing a lot of new interest.
Okay. Good. That's encouraging. Did the integration of the Agile recommendations or information in the 1.3 version have modified anything in the landscape of your clients for CMMI?
Well, one of the things that I think is of great value in the whole CMMI community is the way that the model evolves. And every few years a new version comes out, and that version comes out after thousands of input comments from the users. And the two most significant changes in CMMI version 1.3 is some of the integration of some of the Agile concepts, as well as some concepts of software architecture. Now, those are particularly interesting because I think it's going to cause the user community to grow. But again, the reason why these things are in the new version of CMMI is because that was the voice of the user. The people who use the model are the ones that provide the input for the changes in the version updates.
Okay.
So I do expect that it will add to the community.
Okay. I heard, I suspect it's a rumor, but I heard that one company in the past using heavily Agile techniques did not get the CMMI certificate because the lead appraiser has not understood this technology.
I think that I would believe that could certainly occur. I think that CMMI lead appraisers do what they can to learn about all technologies and techniques in software development, but if you don't really understand something and understand how it fits, that's going to be that would be a problem.
Okay. And because you mentioned software architecture, so we know that SEI is very active in the Saturn network. So what is the complementary or complementarities between Saturn and CMMI?
Well, the SEI is all about improving the quality of software systems and systems that depend on software. And historically, what SEI was most known for was process improvement technologies, CMM, CMMI, and then personal software process and team software process. But that's not the whole story. Systems, even though they might be built with high quality, if they don't have good architecture, good fundamentals, they're missing a key part of what makes a whole system great. So even our, if you will, the grandfather of the CMM, Watts Humphrey, used to always say that you have to have a good architecture for the system to be ultimately very usable.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.